All right. Oops. So thank you. And now we're moving on to the next step of our service, and this is the flower communion. So we invited you to please bring a flower with you, and if you haven't, then we have some that we can hand out. In the back, there are some flowers that you can get. They're in the vase there. So pick one. And then please walk up here and place your flower in this vase over here. So in the back, there are flowers if you didn't bring any. If you brought some, then please come and contribute it to this vase here up front. The flower communion, actually, it is its 100th birthday. It was first introduced in the Czech Republic, back then it was. And it was started there by a minister, a Unitarian, not Unitarian minister. And, it's Christian churches have the Lord's Supper, and Unitarian churches do not, because it just doesn't check out with us. But there was a hole there. He felt there was a need for a ritual that speaks truly and powerfully to the essence of Unitarianism. And that's why he decided to start this flower communion. So he started this in 1923. It was in June, now it's May, so it's almost the 100th anniversary. We're almost there. And his idea was this: look at all these people who come in here, and they're so different. And they look different, just like flowers. And they all contribute to the life of the community. And just like a bouquet of flowers, the variety, the diversity of the people adds to the richness of the community, just like a bouquet of flower. The different colors, the different scents. You know, a flower doesn't ask if you care about its scent or not. It shares it freely. There's no holding back. It's the same for our community. We are free to share our gifts, share our opinions. We are free to share our needs, and we step in to meet one another's needs. If you know this particular community, then you know that if you are in trouble, you couldn't belong to a better community. We care for one another. We take care of each other. So that's what the Flower Communion is all about. And then he ended up not surviving the Second World War. He was killed by the Nazis. But what he started, look, lives on. And it shall live on for as long as Unitarian Universalists come together, do community together. Because this symbolizes the very way that we come together, the very way we are accepted. And you know, Nikki and Joel, you have mentioned it here that you feel at home because your intellect is tickled, because your sense of belonging is met. There is mind here, there is heart here, there's soul here. There's nothing you need to check at the door. To me, that is one of the most important aspects of belonging to this community. That I can come exactly as I am. I don't need to fake. I don't need to pretend. I don't need to put on a good face, because the way I am is just fine here. Also, if you have children, here we encourage them to think for themselves. We encourage them to question. We encourage them to be courageous and be themselves only all the time, as love would have it. So, we always bless these flowers. And then, look, this is part of the communion. You bring a flower, you contribute to this vase, you contribute a flower. Then we bless it, and then we invite you to come back and take a flower you did not contribute to this vase. Because we change each other. We come in here and we're touched by each other, and we're somehow different when we leave. We change each other, we affect each other. So that which you contribute is enriched by the rest of us. So I wish to bless these flowers with the words of Reverend Dr. And I will try to pronounce this, but it's a Czech name. He's the Unitarian minister now in Prague. Petr Samojský. And if he hears this, or anybody who's Czech, I apologize. In the name of what is holy, in the name of what is good, in the name of that which gives life, we have gathered here in this place today. We have been given life to live under the aspect of eternity, for that is the source of happiness, to work on ourselves and bring happiness into our lives. To be as valid as possible to others with whom we are connected by invisible relationships. You, the flowers, remind us of the wonderful simplicity of the natural order, and that we too are a part of it. You remind us of the beauty and harmony of diversity. You remind us that one can feel and perceive and live unity in diversity and diversity in unity. Let the spirit of creative life unite us as it reigns among us. So while Chris is going to play some music, please come and take a flower that you did not contribute to the collector.